Today, we're talking about one of the most critical moments in a 1031 exchange, closing day. Can you still take advantage of a 1031 on this day? Stick around because I'm going to share a major timing rule that could help make or break your opportunity to defer capital gains taxes. Closing day is the final step in a real estate transaction where the property is finally transferred to the buyer and funds are exchanged. It's a significant date for any seller, but for those thinking about a 1031 exchange, it's especially crucial. This is when your opportunity to defer capital gains taxes is on the line. Once the transaction closes, your chance to initiate a 1031 exchange disappears. So having a game plan in place before this day is essential. The 1031 exchange allows you to defer capital gains taxes by reinvesting the sale proceeds from your investment property into a like-kind replacement property. The 45-day identification period. You have 45 days from the closing date to identify your replacement property. The 180-day exchange period. You have 180 days to complete the purchase of that replacement property. These deadlines start immediately after closing, and the IRS does not allow extensions. Missing either of these deadlines means losing the ability to defer those capital gains taxes. Timing is strict when it comes to the IRS, and that's why you have to make your decision before closing day. Once the funds are released, the opportunity to defer capital gains taxes is gone. The IRS expects that your intent to perform a 1031 exchange is clear before closing, and they require the sale proceeds to be held by a qualified intermediary, not you, the seller. If you don't have the right structure in place before the sale closes, you won't qualify for the tax deferral. Planning ahead is everything here. A qualified intermediary is a third-party facilitator that you would need to handle the exchange process. They make sure the proceeds from the sale never come into your hands, which is a key IRS requirement. Once the sale closes, the QI will hold the funds, ensuring you meet the 1031 exchange rules. It's critical to engage a QI before closing day. This way, all the agreements are set and your 1031 exchange is structured properly by the time the property sells. If there's one thing to remember, it's this: timing is everything. You can't wait until closing day to start thinking about a 1031 exchange. The IRS deadlines are strict, and your intent to exchange must be clear before that day arrives. The sooner you start planning, the less pressure you'll feel as closing day approaches. Talk to a qualified intermediary and your tax advisor as soon as you're thinking of selling an investment property. Being proactive will help you avoid any last-minute issues and ensure you maximize your tax savings. The key to using a 1031 exchange on closing day is preparation. Once the transaction closes, it's too late to defer capital gains taxes, so planning well in advance is crucial. Engaging with a qualified intermediary and understanding the IRS timing rules will help ensure you're set up for success. If you have any questions about how a 1031 exchange can work for you, or you're ready to get started, reach out to us. Our contact information is in the description below.